3 ship launches per day. That's 1,000 flights a year. But I think actually more important than the size of Starship is the fact that it is intended to be fully and rapidly reusable.
Yeah.
So this is the fundamental holy grail breakthrough needed for access to space. To make humanity a true spacefaring civilization, we must have a fully and rapidly reusable rocket. Now we've made some progress in that direction with Falcon 9, where the booster is reusable and the Dragon spacecraft upper portion is reusable, but the second stage is not reusable, and I would say right now I would not say the Falcon booster spacecraft and fairing they're not rapidly reusable. Like, it takes a fair bit of effort, much less effort than the space shuttle took.
Yeah.
But
that was a turnaround every year or so.
yeah, exactly. That 4 and it took about a year to turn them around. You know, we're getting it down to a few months basically, and soon I think probably under a month to turn around a booster. But landing out to sea and then having to bring it back and then sort of taking a month or so to get it ready for launches, still, I wouldn't call it rapid by aircraft standards. Whereas Starship is intended to be both fully and rapidly reusable. So the booster comes right back to the launch pad, literally is caught by the launch tower.
Yep.
So it lands and is actually caught by the launch tower arms. That's aspirationally. I mean,
that looks like science fiction.
Excitement guaranteed. Yeah. So the booster it comes back about 6 or 7 minutes later, and is caught. So it's right there, and then caught by launch tower arms and placed right back onto the launch stand.
Amazing.
And then the ship is. I actually want the ship also to be caught by the launch tower. Now the ship will take. It takes at least 90 minutes to orbit the Earth.
Yeah.
And we may take more than one. It may take 3 or 4 orbits to get the ground track realigned with the
landing zone. Yeah.
The landing zone, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
But the point is that the ship will come back and land right by the tower, and be placed right back on. And so,
like a
I don't know, a dozen times a day. And the ship.
Wow.
The ship could be, you know, basically every couple of hours. And that's mostly about reloading propellant and mounting the ship. And then the ship could probably be used, you know, probably in theory, every 3 hours if you can make the ground track match. But certainly every, say, 6 to 9 hours, or call it twice a day for the ship. And we'll make more ships than there are boosters. So, and I think once we have the floating space platforms, we can position them such that the ship can come back in a single orbit.
Amazing.
So then it could be like, you know, let's say if we can get 3 ship launches per day, that's 1,000 flights a year.